think it's too cold. Rear. How do I switch off the rear? No. I just have to turn the power off. Okay. I think it's too cold for my phone holder. Ugh. Welcome to the new day. So, I think that's why my phone's been falling off. It's daytime with Steve as we drive to work. Come ride with me. Come ride with me. I've had some coffee today than usual. That's why I checked myself in the camera twice. So, something I'm so excited for that I need some advice. We have an old tent, like a smaller 4-person tent. And we were talking about just getting rid of it. It's still a good tent, but we have like a 14-person tent now because we have like 14 people that live with us. But this tent's a little bit older, and so we're like, oh, should we get rid of it? Should we just throw it away? And then it came up that we are going to set it up for the winter outside. But what we usually do is I have pallets that I create a igloo every winter so that the kids have someplace to, like, I don't know, they actually don't use it. Sometimes they build it. Sometimes it's like their little clubhouse that they like to go in. But I usually build the igloo and then cover it with tarps, and it's not great. It's never really, it hasn't fully fulfilled my hopes and dreams of what the igloo would be. But this year, 2021, 22, we're gonna put the tent, and then I'm gonna build the pallets igloo around the tent, and then continuously, no, hello English language, use the tarps use tarps to cover the pallets so that there are layers of protection from the wind, so that the when you actually go into the tent, which we can zip up, it actually might be a tad bit warmer, so that the kids can go in there and, like, my dream, which I loved as a kid, is like going out in snowstorms and like laying under pine trees where the snow wasn't hitting, and just like be outside in the elements, but yet be covered a little bit. And I think I'm gonna build it so that the entrance faces our fire pit, so potentially we could do a fire. I mean, it's gonna, I'm not gonna put it that close, but with pallets and all that stuff. But you could go by the fire, and then you could go in to the tent. Some of my worries are that the pallets are not gonna be tall enough to go over the tent. So I would have to build up the pallets a little bit more, or do different levels, and that might get tricky. In the past, I've just done bungee cords to put the pallets together. Not ideal. Not inspector approved, but I have yet to have the igloo fall on anybody. But I think this year I'm gonna get a box of screws, and I'm gonna screw the pallets together to create the ultimate igloo. So I'm very excited for that. That is one thing. Number two, I'm got some things going on. But I always say that I'm working on a poster. I don't know. Graphic design is it's tough. I have all respect for graphic designers out there. Because it's like the same as anything. Is like anybody can kind of dabble in it and mess around. You can call yourself a graphic designer, but when you have the skills to put it all together and the knowledge and the practice, you have some legit craft that people should respect more. Throwing it out there for my graphic design friends. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna poster. I finished watching. I love that I talk about shows that one day my dream is the kids are watching this and being like, why is Dad talking about a TV show that nobody's ever gonna watch? Because that's what's going on. We watched, I finished, God, I can never, Only Murders in the Building, Steve Martin and Selena Gomez, Martin Shore. It's good. I liked it. Really got into it. It's right up my alley. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you. I feel like I woke up early this morning ish, but yet I laid around, which is kind of nice. One of my sons, not the youngest, not the oldest, fell out of bed last night, and I am just not compassionate enough. I think he fell out of bed, laid there for a second, got up, went to the bathroom. I got up, and then he was wearing a full pajama. What do you call it? Feetsy and all the thing, like total Christmas pajamas. And he was still dazed from sleep, and so his arm was inside out. Eyes of Tammy Faye, Free Guy? What is Eyes of Tammy Faye? And so he was just like, rah, rah. And then I was like, I can help you out. And he was like, I fell out of my bed, Dad. It's just really, I don't know, it was just so cute. Don't run. It was so cute. And then he laid in bed. Instead of getting up at that time, I laid in bed with him for a little bit, but then I couldn't fall asleep. Okay. Okay. Have a great day. Remember, one of us believes in you. Oh, I like that.